Hi folks, welcome to this Die Designer video tutorial. For this tutorial, we are going to look at pressure pad hold downs. So if you go up to the fastener and thread menu, scroll down to pressure pad hold downs or PPH from the command line. That'll bring up our hold down dialog box. And let me run you through this dialog real quick. We have our screw sizes. If we were in a metric drawing, this would list metric screw sizes, but we're in inch. So yeah, so screw sizes, image showing your view, cap screw type, button head cap screw, or a socket head cap screw. Planar profile, if it was profile, that's with the socket head cap screw. There's with the button head cap screw. Our travel, our pad travel. I could type in some gibberish number, whatever. But then I could also click this travel button, and I could actually set it off of something that's already fixed, like this nitrogen gas spring has a 400 thou travel, so it just updates it. We have some data based on our screw size, our washer diameter, spot face diameter, washer thickness, spot face pressure pad depth, spot face die block depth, and the fastener. Also to note, the washers will be wire EDM'd, and yeah, place them in a wire block. And I'll show you all of that too. We got our help file where you could replay this video. Also gives you a description. But we're going to get started with this. We're going to use that 1/4 button head cap screw. We're going to put it in initially in the side view. And the insertion point is going to be the top edge of the pressure pad. So we'll snap to that end point, and then the direction is down into the die yoke. And as you can see, it does a visual representation. It's not in yet. I can change the direction so it can mirror it if the pressure pad's on the opposite side. But we're good here. And then click when it's orientated correctly, and it puts that in, that hold down in. I do have a little bit of cleanup to do. And as you can see here now, there's our 400 thou travel. RL, remove last, we don't need 4 places on that. So yeah, you can see pressure pad, this is an up form, heavier material, nitrogen springs on top, nitrogen springs on the pressure pad on the bottom. And then going over to here, this is not a full design. This is one yoke plate that I just plopped on in here and put a die set around it just to show you guys, just to demonstrate this. So yeah, we're going to put this hold down on this pressure pad with the 2 nitrogen springs. So PPH, we're going to go to the plan view. Okay, and now I'm going to snap right to the midpoint of this pressure pad. And now you can see it's off-centered from that midpoint, just like it is over on the side view. We're going to drag it up, and it pops it in. I do want 2 of these hold downs in here on this. So I'm going to snap to the center, snap to perpendicular, snap to perpendicular, erase the initial one I put in. So yeah, they're dropped in already. I will show you some of the intelligence. So TELL and select that, and you can see the object data. So we got the fastener object, which is the button head cap screw, size, length, all the different transformations that this plan view does, and then the touch command. So I'll go through all of these. We'll start with the touch command. If you hover your cursor anywhere over this hold down and click, instead of going through the hold down dialog box, it just starts it with the same type that you selected, screw size, all of that stuff. And yeah, you can just keep putting them in on all these other pressure pads. As you can see, there are, excuse me, they're already in. But yeah, it's just keeps you from going back up into that dialog box, which is a bit slower once you know everything's the same all the way for all these different pressure pads, which they may or may not be. Okay, we did touch command transformation. Now let's look at detailing. So I am going to freeze this strip layer. I am going to copy this yoke over outside the drawing. I am going to copy the pressure pad over. I'm going to do a little bit of cleanup. I'm going to be putting this pressure pad into a wire block. And just bear with me a minute. Let's get a side view of this. Die yoke thickness is 1.25 inches. Okay, let's put a wire start in here. We'll use that 1/8 wire start. Off mid, and we'll take that default 0.125 offset. Okay, now go up to your transform menu, object transform or OT from the command line, select one of the hold downs, and we are going to transform that into a spot face for the pressure pad. Click on that. You'll see you can have select additional like objects. In this case, we got 2. So yeah, this is a good thing to have checked. I will select them both, and it transforms into that spot face. Let's do the whole chart. Whole table or HD. And I will just select, I'll use the select option, just select these 3 things. I'm not doing the the pilot holes in the pressure pad yet. This is just for the demo. And yeah, it labels them. And as you can see, yeah, 563 spot face by 750 deep for the 2 spot face is for the hold downs. The B is that 1/8 wire start hole. Okay, now if we were detailing this yoke now, I would clear out some of the guts. Do some cleanup, add a wire start. And now we want to transform these hold downs for the yoke. So again, transform, object transform, and we are going to transform to a spot face and tap for the washer. Select the two, and yeah, there you have it. So I am not doing all the transformations for all of this stuff. I'm just demonstrating these hold downs only. But yeah, it's all prepped for your wire machine, or actually your machining center. So you would pop all your holes, your spot face, your tap, your wire start holes in. And once that was done, it'd go into your wire EDM and you would burn this out. So again, I'll run the whole chart just on the things we're dealing with right now. Dimensions, whole table, use the select option. And yeah, labels them. So A is 563 spot face, but this time only 350 deep, and then tap for the 1 1/4 or for the 1/4 20 thread. The B is that 1/8 wire start hole. Let's see what, one other transformation. Let me just put one of these hold downs out in left field. Object transform. And we are going to transform this into a washer for detailing. Okay. So yeah, it just put the washer in with the predefined thickness. So whether you made one of them or copied a bunch of them and put them in their own wire block, yeah, for how many instances there are of these, yeah. Last thing is the fastener list. Again, if I type TELL in, look at this. This has a fastener object. So we want to make sure we have button head cap screws. So I will type fastener list. Now this is going to pick up all the fasteners, the dowels, and anything else that would go in the fastener list down here, but you'll see it'll get those button head cap screws. So FL, and we will use the all option. So it's everything in this drawing it's going to pick up. So yeah, there's your button head cap screw, 1/4 20 by 625 long, 11 of them. So it's picking up, which is incorrect, but it's picking up all of these, even these over here being detailed. So these are basically duplicates. But I think you get the idea. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions or comments, shoot me a message, send me an email. Be happy to answer them. What else? Yeah, and I'm going to be doing some more stuff too. I've been a little lax on these videos. I'm going to try and pick it up a little bit. So I got some new stuff coming, and I have some rewrites of some old stuff. I've done some really neat things with some existing videos that are a little outdated now, added more intelligence to things. Yeah, so I hope you check back, and thanks much for watching.